Good morning, guys. Got in this washing machine yesterday. Guy said we must check it and see what's going on. He couldn't tell me exactly what the problem was. So what I usually do is get everything connected, turn the power on, put it on a spin cycle first and start. As you can hear, there's a big noise coming from the drain pump. Alright, we're going to try and remove the faulty drain pump. I need to open the back cover. Excuse my shaky hands, I have to hold the camera and do the bolts at the same time. Just lift that off. Look in there, that's the drain pump.
Guys, if my video is helpful, please like and subscribe, and also tick the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos.
Alright, here we have the faulty drain pump motor. You can see the shaft is completely bent and worn out. Luckily I've got another one. This one, the shaft is still fine and the rotor is not worn out, but the coil is faulty. So we're going to remove this coil and replace it with the one that's still okay on the one that we took out of the machine just now. Just use a flathead screwdriver. Just loosen the clips on the side. It should just pull off. There we go. Okay, so this coil is still good. We'll do the same with the other one. See, this coil is completely burnt. This rotor is still fine, so we're going to put this coil, just slide it onto this one. There we go. Here we have a working drain pump motor. Right guys, we've fitted the pump now, connected up the water and the power again. So now we can test it and see if the pump works. So we're just going to power on and start. This led is so scratched you won't be able to see, but the pulsator is turning. It should start filling water now. Right, it's not filling water, so it might be a faulty solenoid valve. I'm going to pause the video and then we're going to open there and check. Right, I've removed the hot and cold water pipes there. Removed 2 bolts, and now this cover just comes off, and there you have 2 solenoid valves. Just make sure the machine is unplugged when you start working here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's bulging. It's also not good. We'll have to replace both of them. Alright, there's 2 screws that you need to remove. One on this side, already loosened it, so I'm just going to take it out, and then it just lifts out. There is your complete solenoid valve for your water inlet. Same with the other one, it's got 1 screw there, and it also just lifts out.
Also, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Just drop a comment in the comments below, and I will try and get back to everyone as quick as possible.
Right guys, after we replaced the solenoids, the water is still not flowing in. So what we're going to do now is test and see if there's power going to the plug that connects to the solenoid. So I've connected up my multimeter, set it to voltage. Then we're going to switch on the machine again and start it. It's supposed to give us 220 volts right about now, and it's not. It's giving us 40 volts, which is way too little. So that means there's either a problem with the cable from the PC board or the PC board itself. So we're going to check now. The common wires are yellow, and the wires that gives power to the solenoids are brown and red on that side. So we're just going to check on the PC board. Right, to get to the PC board, you take out the 2 screws there and you lift this piece up. Then you'll see the bottom of the PC board. Now we're looking for a brown and a red wire. As you can see, sorry for my hand. There's red and brown in this plug here. So now we know where to look on the PC board. Alright, I had to remove this piece from the plastic that was on there. You'll see everything is covered in this, it's like a silicone. So I had to scrape that off. If you can look there closely, that one there is burnt. You can see it's a chip out of it. So we're going to replace that and see. I'll show you here. These 6 pins, that is where the hot and cold water are, those 2. And you can clearly see the track is running to that one. and the second track for the cold water is running to that one. So let's replace that one and see. Alright, so I've replaced the transistor, and as you can see, it's only turning one way. It's supposed to turn one way and then the other. Alright, the reason the pulsator was only turning one way was because of a... let me just see if I can get the camera around here. Here at the bottom by the gearbox, we've got this lever here. Pushes against two gears. Right there. There's the gear. There's a little white thing there. Now this lever was bent, so that's why it was getting stuck to the one side. Yeah, got the washing machine on its side now. This is the bottom. Here's your motor and the gearbox. It was previously, it was only turning one way, the other way it got stuck, and it was because of that lever that was bent. So I've just fixed that, and now we're going to test it again. Right, we've got everything connected up again, water. Let's turn it on and start. Pulsator is now turning both ways. There we go, we've got water. Right, I'm going to see if the water stops at the correct level, and then we'll continue the video. Alright, it's stopped at the correct level, and now it's washing. I think we're all good. We're going to close it up now and let the current run.
If you're still watching, please like and subscribe. It will help a lot with my channel and to give you guys more content and more advice on how to fix the appliances.